U.S. Air Force B-2 Spirit female pilot implements emergency takeoff into the Strait of Hormuz amid rising tensions. Breaking news from the skies above the Middle East. A dramatic moment as a U.S. Air Force female B-2 Spirit bomber pilot makes an emergency takeoff into the Strait of Hormuz. What triggered the scramble? And what does this mean for the region on the brink of a new escalation? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this high-stakes story.
In the early hours of July 5, 2025, tensions in the Middle East took a dramatic turn when a U.S. Air Force B-2 Spirit stealth bomber was ordered to launch immediately from Whiteman Air Force Base. At the controls, a highly skilled female combat pilot, Captain Emma Reynolds, one of the few women ever entrusted with the nation's most advanced long-range stealth bomber. According to military officials, intelligence had indicated a potential aerial threat approaching coalition airspace over the Strait of Hormuz, a flashpoint where Western and Iranian forces are constantly monitoring one another.
Without hesitation, Captain Reynolds responded to the emergency scramble code, racing to the flight line. Within minutes, the B-2's engines roared to life. The aircraft lifted off under the cover of darkness, disappearing into the night sky with a single mission: secure the region and intercept any possible threat. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most heavily guarded and contested maritime choke points in the world. Roughly 20% of global oil passes through it daily, making it a critical strategic target. In recent weeks, Iranian naval movements and radar jamming activity have raised red flags in Pentagon briefings. While the full details of the mission remain classified, reports confirm the unidentified aerial object diverted course after the B-2 entered the region. No engagement occurred. However, U.S. officials are calling the operation a textbook display of rapid response readiness and deterrence. She acted decisively, with absolute precision. That's what these pilots are trained for, and she delivered flawlessly, a senior U.S.A.F. commander commented following the event. Captain Reynolds' mission was more than just a show of force. It was a powerful symbol of progress. The presence of a female pilot flying one of the most sophisticated warplanes in history in a live potential combat scenario underscores how the U.S. Air Force continues to diversify its elite ranks. With its nearly invisible radar signature, the B-2 is designed for deep penetration strikes and can deliver both conventional and nuclear payloads, making its deployment a serious strategic signal to any potential adversary. Analysts warn that the Strait of Hormuz is once again becoming a powder keg. With Western forces increasing patrols and Iran ramping up missile deployments, many fear a single incident could ignite a broader conflict. This emergency launch serves as a reminder the U.S. military is watching and ready. In a world on edge, it only takes one call, one pilot, and one jet to remind us of the thin line between peace and war. Captain Reynolds crossed that line, not in aggression, but in defense. The message from the sky is clear: America's wings are ready.